A few minutes before the chaos up top, Chopper jumped to save old head Gaban. He jumped without thinking. Remember, everything in Elbaf is giant-sized, so the distance from the Sun Realm to the Death Realm is miles apart. Even Chopper with his monster point can't survive such a fall, especially with an injured Gaban. However, under pressure, it looks like Chopper is walking on air, similar to Sanji with his moonwalk, and we know this is one of the Rokushiki powers, so it's not too far-fetched to think that time skip Chopper has gotten the hang of it, allowing Chopper to activate guard point and save both him and Gaban in the nick of time. While the raccoon dog was in mid-air though, Loki and Hjarden were fighting, with Loki demanding his brother get on his knees if he wants to hear about their father Harold, bro. This dude Loki, oh my god, chill out, bro. While Loki admits he killed Harold, he says that the king was his father too. Before we get to hear more Elbaf lore though, Luffy blurts out randomly that Chopper just fell. Others heard a noise, but they likely shrugged it off as something just happening in the forest with other animals. Luffy though, he knew it was Chopper. How is this possible? It's due to the voice of all things and Luffy slowly harnessing the powers of God Haki. Before time skip, before Luffy even learned what Haki was, we saw glimpses of it being used by him, like Future Sight against Mihawk in Marineford, which allowed Luffy to not be cut down by the world's strongest swordsman. Similarly, here in Elbaf, after Luffy has mastered the advanced forms of armament through Ryo, the advanced form of observation by using Future Sight, and finally, the advanced form of Conquerors he used against Kaido, Luffy's body and mind are ready to harness the next level of Haki, God Haki. And him sensing Chopper might be an example of this. As I have explained before, God Haki is the ability to tap into the frequencies that reality itself is built of. Because in the world of One Piece, everything has Haki. We learned this through the Breath of All Things, and even Mary literally coming to life to save the Straw Hats in Enies lobby. When one taps into this final form of Haki, they will not only be able to sense information from everything around them, but manipulate it as well. Similar to how Gaban cut off the connection between Imu's immortality powers and Saint Diddy, literally bending the reality crafted by Imu's fruit. Furthermore, there is another power that allows Luffy this special sense. Luffy learnt of Chopper's fall through the voice of all things, as the Atom Tree told him Chopper just fell. Remember, all of Elbaf sits atop the Atom Tree. This tree is one of the oldest things in the entire One Piece world. It has existed for thousands of years, with giants calling it their home. So if the Going Merry, a ship which the Straw Hats sailed on for a few months, gained life through their Haki, then it also makes sense that the Atom Tree has gained a will of its own. We saw in the Sun Realm the threat Imu and the God's Knights posed to Elbaf, right? So the Atom Tree itself signaled Luffy that Chopper has dropped. If it didn't, it's very possible for the gang to not go looking for the two. It gets even crazier when we delve into trees and their biology, as pointed out by Basher in chat during the live stream. In our own world, trees are kind of alive, and in certain forests, there is a thing called wood wide web. I'm not making this shit up, okay? As the roots are connected underground by fungal networks, allowing the different trees to share nutrients and send warning signals if they detect threats like pests or droughts. In such cases, there are mother trees or elder trees that play a central role in guiding or nourishing younger ones. In Elbaf, the Atom Tree, as the oldest of all the trees, detected the disturbing events in the Sun World, and after Chopper's fall, was sending out signals of the threat, but Luffy, with his voice of all things, was one of the only ones who managed to sense it. We have seen something similar happen already while Luffy was drowning after Kaido sent him packing, but Momonosuke, who also has the voice of all things, noticed it and saved Luffy. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, watch the video on screen right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. I'm working on that dragon video. It's coming.